That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Yeah, did he ever what?
Red.
Pushed it on to have the 3 in the line. That was a brilliant piece of thing.
We all do, they all do, but with Barry, you just don't...
That's the way he goes about it. So solid. A nice long backswing, and almost never decelerates through the... Yeah, just wants to get high now. Closer to reds. See, trying to punch through it. And
57.
8 reds. He can. He's played it well. At your life.
Crucible maximums. The last 2 actually have been made 2012.
80.
He's played it nicely.
80. 97. 105.
Oh, well, would you believe it?
Sorry.
But I also feel just human nature, if you get nothing...
Smooth, scoring heavily, taking the game away from you. You want to stick to the method that you've been working on the last 3, 4...
50.
And played it now.
Smooth everything. I say he's almost set for the shot.
5 blacks, but whether he'll be taking all
29.
blacks. This has been very good.
Wait for the red, and up he goes when he's happy. And he stays down with it. See? Beautiful.
Just going up. He's got a choice of blue or pink to play for. Still needed. Needs to slow up.
58.
And a little flick aside there. That's ifs. This is what's happening.
Yes, he has a lot to think. Other letters in the alphabet. But Barry Hawkins, this...
Yeah, Kyron's still at 4.
82.
Left this red. Nicely done. Wonderful stuff. It really is. Pot every ball you look at, just teaches to him that, look at me, I'm not going to miss a ball.
120.
Well, we did wonder when he missed the last frame. And now this wonderful French.
Oh, what a shot that is. That's match.
Just slide. Well, he felt as though he could run through and hold, and he has done. Landed nicely on the
25.
ball. May have played the screw back, but just got to judge the run off the second red. And he has done perfect.
Left middle. But for now,
It's the shot he's playing. And what's he going to be on? Enough. Solid. Just got that in the wrong side of the pocket. But he... just a little pocket with the cue ball, but don't miss the red. In it goes, and he avoided.
yeah, handled well. He actually played. Whatever feelings Barry Hawkins comes here. He's now played
74.
Winning the frame in one visit with a century. Making it certainly not.
88.
Entry of this session. But it looks odds. Wonderful. And it was funny when Canny's worst fears have been realised.
Yeah, it was a here we go again. It was one of those, wasn't it? It's so key. This has been pretty as a pull just once, but recovered it with aplomb.
100, 129.
And he's going to... Barry Hawkins!
136.
Oh, wow.
Has to flick this with a bit of side. Played it nicely.
Just the right of the black is available. Make a sizable break here. He'll be fearing the worst. Black. He cut.
20.
Well.
$36.
Well, when
All morning. Very often. And another.
takes some doing when you're on the receiving end of an onslaught like this. Well, the way the balls are situated. And everything going right. Just
66.
He didn't rush in. He had a little decision to make as the black goes in.
Thank you.
just try. So nudge those two reds into play.
No.
The pink or not.
Yeah, the 4 pots he's missed as the century gone. What a performance. Range, but he'd actually be quietly pleased.
120.
When you consider the first frame, 130. A break-off shot. Kyron Wilson
190.
gets in, makes 109 and counting. Unbelievable stuff.
Because this has been a
130.
world. 137 again.
137. What?
Go for it full-bloodedly.
Yeah, he did leave the arena after.
Go about this. Towards the pocket. Starts to get more difficult as the cloth wears. And
20.
he hit it.
Yeah, he's got a couple of reds that are available. And then
Just have a quick look as he goes round. It's far and wide, so that was an excellent shot.
yeah, over 3. Showing a lot of. And it's always nice to go to the mid-session and
61.
this match. The frame.
Yeah, and it has to be set his 2-frame advantage. It wasn't like Mark Williams threw him into the balls here. This was off a great love. And he's reaped the rewards.
80.
I think Dave Gilbert's going to join him.
92. 90.
Championship. Make that 46. That's a foul. That's his.
Foul.
He fouled, but it doesn't matter.
So another 48 will do the job. Putting one from away from a very good victory. And he's playing up to that in a minute. Angle wanted to be 2 or 3 inches to the left. But he was able to tell.
Field in early February planting potatoes, which is his former job. Work. In the first frame when he made an 82 break to set the pattern.
Looking to split them here, I think. Oh no, just going to pit them. Some players take that angle early, some sort of leave it and then suddenly get themselves out of position.
Well, I think he was working on the
60.
assumption there that he got a
To
couple.
split them. Yeah, good call. And of course, in some way,
This is frame ball.
well deserved as well, the way he's been playing.
68.
He's playing some good match, Snooker. And he doesn't look like faltering. Wow, now he's got them open. Brilliant. Be a few thoughts in that dressing room.
Five to play is
81.
not insurmountable. There's still a smidgen of hope. Hold the World Open in Yushan.
Oh,
Gilbert
yeah.
was.
Mark really needed this one. He's got it all to do now.
90. $97.
Another wonderfully crafted break. He really is putting some
105.
stuff for here now. What can the world champion, the defending champion, produce after the interval?
112. 114. 117.
Take at the Crucible.
121. 126.
Immaculate. Absolutely.
130. Oh, she could go now in the frame.
It's there.
Keep your nose down, please. Thank you.
Get top side of the blue here. Good angle on the blue.
8.
Oh, my goodness.
8 on that red. A little bit of side. You could see the side coming off the cushion, and he's played that well.
Back for the blue again. Back up for the blue, and this time he's got the perfect angle. Lots of pace.
And I'm just wondering if one will plant in off another, if he hits it too hard here. No, he's played it well. I think he was thinking.
Be interesting to see. Will it respot on its own spot and still be available? So what a wonderful split off the blue.
To finish, but look how they did. Perfect.
30.
Might see another one
50.
here frame first. Just have a look at those 4 reds though, doesn't it?
60.
I mean, you couldn't have placed them any better with your hand, could you? Now, nice pace on the cue ball here. Back down for the reds.
60.
Oh,
3. 74.
He's already made 5 centuries, and
79.
on that record of 86.
6.
Be broken.
80.
yeah, love. What has been an
94.
excellent break. Full break this has been. Well played, Gary Wilson. Fantastic, Tomo.
$102.
Their boy doing his stuff at the Crucible Theatre.
Yeah, I'm sure
107.
Elliot Slesser is up there, his
109.
practice partner, everybody.
Yeah, there's no better feeling out
160.
there through to the quarter-final and producing this sort of stuff.
$121.
127.
Absolutely.
For Ali Carter, this almost like a free shot here for Gary Wilson. Oh, here's a fluke. Oh, what a timely fluke that is. Wow. And he was such a long way away from that. Two loose reds, or if he wanted, he could go into the pack of reds here. Decided for the loose ones. And played it very nicely indeed. Frame from.
Five.
It must get topside of the blue here. No. Hit that.
Well, that was a wonderful day. Not sure if it's a natural in-off. You'll have to be aware of it. Mm.
19.
And there's a red right in the middle of the bunch that will move anything, just roll through.
25.
Bit of angle to force the cue ball into the reds. Yeah.
Yeah, tried to get low on the black this time. Well, missed it.
One of them goes. We'll find out shortly.
41.
That's into play. Yeah, maybe more.
$48.
Yeah, he's got them exactly where he wants now.
It's there. $109.
62.
Medium length.
$68.
Well, he's obviously had a good night's sleep to come out playing like this. That's
Luke. Off the black.
76.
The long red he went for. Brushed off the black, brought the black. Ali Carter's been sat in his chair ever since. But what a wonderful break this has been.
84.
$74 centuries so far. This year's Betfred World Championship. Record
90.
86. And certainly in danger of being beaten.
92. $95.
He's already had 6 centuries in this year's championship. Make that number 7.
110.
What a start. That magnificent break of 117 gives
17. $15. 23. 26. 34. 40. 57. 60. 71. 79. 91. 102. 1. 36. 66. 70. 80. 87. 9. 101. 109. 120. 134.
Ну, вот другое дело. Поэтому, ну, начинают вообще играть, делают такие подставки. Ну, когда играют. Но и все равно, который, ну, от дальнего борта, тоже от роста зависит, то дети дотягиваются уверенно до битка, если он... должен выигрывать фрейм Герри. Или выйти на него. Он от борта все-таки отстоит.
69.
Выходу на последний красный. И на этом стандартной расстановке. И шанс у нас. Но
when they do find a little something that can go a long way.
No. Another 16, maybe 20 points, but he's gonna.
He wants to be.
Bring the pink into play here.
Good shot. Just judge this correct.
It's still on now. After brushing through the pack there. He'll come around.
Yeah, played it nice. He's had a goosey at it a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, soft cannon then.
Wow. Been top drawer. For John Higgins. Oh. Now, can he go on and make us? In 47 century breaks in this tournament. We're very way above the average for every century. Bootlaces, Alan, because this
exactly dominating, but to know what the change has been, but it's definitely been there.
A lot more self-assured. And a fantastic finish, isn't it?
Yeah, and Stuart will have to maybe hit the practice table.
Yeah, absolutely.
Class in the end from John.
Into the reds. He did. And has it worked out? Is he on the pink?
One.
Because he will be leaving reds on. If he misses it, but he didn't miss it. And now... No, don't care who you are. He'd like to be on this red to the left corner. If he could play onto that red, that would open things up.
21.
To the pink. For the pink now to the middle by removing that red. See if it goes. One to the left of the pink.
But he's decided to play for this red to the left corner. But kind of going off the left side of the pocket.
And you have to say,
getting over the winning line as yet.
54.
well, from the moment the ding broke down, having
He played that two-cushion escape, where he caught the second red. Unfortunately, for Trump.
As you said, though,
behind the black. Left himself open, and everything has been so one-sided since then.
this has been the kind of measured snooker that we've seen for a few earlier in the match. He knew he had to raise his game tonight. There was simply no option, having found himself 9-7 down.
Well,
79, 54, 47. And now this break, which has clinched another frame and put him... Nothing about Ding's play so far this evening would suggest a miraculous comeback. And now Trump can play the flare shots.
well, still, I would hold back. Kickstart your opponent thinking, well, I'm going to dig deep. It's not doing that to me. He can't miss.
Oh, what a pot that is. It didn't even touch the cushion.
Just the right amount of side. And hold the spot just in case, that's the way.
Like he's tried to entertain a bit too much when frames have still been live. But he's earned the right to freewheel a bit in this one. Frame blitz from Ali Carter earlier to see off Zhou Yulong. Could we see something similar tonight? At the moment, it looks...
Make a century break. The last few shots that he's made.
100.
to put him on the cusp.
103.
And the way he's responded to adversity tonight, there's still one more frame to win. But the...
Played it with pace.
One. Cue ball's going to be going away from the red, so he's playing this with power in and out of bulk. Struck that wonderfully. Fantastic shot.
Yeah. 7.
Landed on it nicely.
30.
Straight in the heart.
20.
Now, he's just got to cut out.
That last black was...
Could equate to 4 reds, 4 blacks. Be enough to clinch the frame.
for blue. Ooh.
38.
But what he has got is great cue power, strikes the ball so well.
And this time,
44.
inch perfect on the blue. To be certain, you would think.
50.
It does if you're playing a player whose nickname is the Warrior.
Hey, but he kept on battling.
56.
And what a time to do it. Training.
$64.
And Sonia.
It is horrible watching.
Got a little bit of elbow room now. One out with two to play. From Barry Hawkins, 3 from Kyron.
86.
It's understandable.
93. $98.
This yellow for his 4th century. Absolutely win. That's how cutthroat snooker is at this level.
103. $107.
And this
112.
gives him the momentum to take in next frame, which if he wins, he'll book his
118.
place in the quarter-final. Brilliant. Absolute.
One.
So
Didn't play it with that much pace.
$60.
getting through to the middle of the cue ball makes all the difference. If you have to put now, black available into both corners. Just people say it's the
troll.
Well, he could stun through the gap.
43.
Didn't produce it in the second session. It was hard to keep up that level of performance, of course. And I think you mentioned top cushion, played it perfect.
$58.
like the end of the road for Barry.
$66.
It's not going to be this year, you don't think now? Full ball pitch on the...
Kyle Wilson was 6-1. From that position, he can feel mightily proud of himself. What a performance. Crucible. Who's to say he won't be lifting the trophy next
81.
week? He's got the fighting qualities, that's for sure.
Yes. Adversity,
89.
strength of character. A cake to finish with his 5th century of the match. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Another turn up attitude is what has seen him through in the end.
105.
On to beat Judd Trump's high break at the moment that stands at 141. That's right, he's decided to play an exhibition shot and elbow. That's a cue power.
112.
Fantastic.
140.
So, side spin on this, round the back of the black. Wow, what a shot!
Going out in style
121.
to a quarter-final place.
He plays such a methodical game when needed.
126.
Just to show you he's got the flair when he does.
Needs to slow up. Okay, Karen.
132.
Just a gentle roll to the middle. Is it there? Oh, not quite right. Let the cue ball finish where it does. Just. Cued it nicely.
Off one, back for blue or pink. Fantastic. This morning. Good chance here.
80.
In contrast to back, confident almost. Screw off the pack. Yeah, nice.
$33.
And maybe thinking now, Brendan Moore having a close look. Now what? Solid shot.
Low in that loose red. Ah, nice.
And it looks now, and we know how the black needed. Well, decided to play. So,
70.
and he'd love to make
Another long in the slipstream. Will that be the case then, as this session plays out? I just get the feeling trying to
70.
respond. It's not an easy thing to produce your best, but this has been fabulous. I knew you would be.
80.
Look at the work.
Through to the red and pot it. Oh, he could. He could. Well played. That's his set of snooker. And rams that one in. The only one he's going to get. What?
Yeah, it's only the very best player. It's just noticeable how he's tried to get himself. Yeah, even with that shot, little exhibition shot, slow down.
Well, what a response, okay, and it doesn't matter about the cue ball.
Barry will be sensing the chance to take a big lead into the final session of this match. Kyron's still in there fighting, that was a good shot. How much he wants it.
He feels as though he can. Swayed beyond the pink with the cannon.
$21.
Wrong side the. He's standing his ground. He's come straight on the blue to the red. And the reason I say that, because red he's going to play, he's got a little bit of work to do with the cue ball. As I say, got a bit to do with the cue ball here. Well, he's not.
Little shot indeed. He couldn't hold it, so he's powered it in the check side. What a shot that is.
Okay, because he could play a little cannon. Red does pass the black. Can he screw back and avoid the cannon? Needs to find the centre of the pocket with this black. And did. But you can feel the...
48.
Very well played. Let's hit this red first. Doesn't want to catch the other red first. Richter.
But he's potted it and he's on the black. And this is frame ball living up to it. Every credit.
$71.
Wrong side to make another century, but it's not imperative. It will be.
$77. $80.
He's already. Harry Hawkins has made 4. But in between, we've seen some very exciting snooker and frames that could have gone either.
He'll keep trying, he'll keep coming.
Steering himself for the last frame
97
of the evening for a very hard-earned century. Well played. Showed great guts and determination.
106.
And he'll want to clear the balls here and just send out a signal to Barry, you made one mistake in the last frame this evening and I'm going to clear them up. The Warriors come out to play.
$130. 180. 124.
Well, you won't see a break.
One.
Keyboard, you just spin it in. Able to do that there. Has he travelled far enough for the green? Just walks in on the line of the shot, makes sure everything is absolutely lined up perfectly.
They still haven't. That was always in, Dom. When you're putting your hand over your mouth, that was in. Don't worry about it. He has his brother with him at tournaments these days, Taylor. A bit like Trump with his brother Jack. 20. The treadmill.
May have to canter through a few balls here. Judged.
36. One with the rest. Jimmy was 43.
Evening, and I think if he could go into tomorrow's final session of this match just 9-7 adrift, in order for that to happen he needs to win 3 of the remaining 4 frames here.
59.
Well, he seems to be back on an even keel again after. Be looking to win certainly one of them, obviously to get in front. He'd like to get his 4-frame lead restored, I guess. 70. Hawkins, 4 from him. Could make another here.
79.
It's the key shot now, getting on the blue.
$86.
Nicely played. See that from their recent records here. And Wilson will have enjoyed this
97.
contribution. So this black for the 6th century break of this match.
Но и тут Марк точен на черного. Ну вот сыгран.
20.
Его лучше-то нет. Но Марк и тут точен, прямо по... С собой там сначала шепотом, потом громче и громче стали обсуждать происходящее, но урезонил их. $50 очков. В первом матче был сотенной серии. 4 и у Уилсона, но у него... Но можно... Пока еще фрейм не...
$65. $7.
Так.
78.
Красный может пойти к зеленой лузе. Браво, Марк! Во-первых, мы констатируем, что эту полусессию и игра его смотрится. 3 удара до сотни. Состоялось. У Марка Селби это 581-я сотня, 3-я в сезоне.
Passed without hitting the yellow.
See, Mark Williams, he goes about things slightly different to
22.
Typical sort of break builder in the same mould who likes to pick the reds off.
and it clears the other one to the left corner. If you could get on that low,
30.
you'd be able to pop that in.
$38.
But he's going to start having thoughts in the back of his mind.
40.
Looks absolutely perfect.
He is. Goodness me, what a shot that is.
That is fantastic.
He's a shot maker, the boy. Always has been.
Yeah, okay.
Wonderful to keep it going. Long red, dropping in dead weight.
With the rest there is something you shouldn't do in your clubs later on, because you will.
82.
So, one, because this has been one of the best centuries made in this year's championship. That is absolutely brilliant. Which you can't beat. And if you miss the red.
6.
The cushion trying to get nearer the black. Just push the cue ball into the red.
No.
Missed it thick.
$17.
Spent a lot of time.
Mark Williams. One.
Match.
7.
Last time he was in the second round, 18. Lost 10-7 to Ronnie. Mark was doing the referee's job.
New context. Frame is dead and buried.
37.
Make sure of this black. And he has.
Never seen.
45.
And so there's 101 on. You could get it this time round.
And it could be at
60.
Between yellow and brown for the yellow in its own pocket. There's the side spin working. Doesn't want to kiss the yellow.
76. 79.
typical Mark Williams, this, isn't it?
Nine.
Sean. That's what he's tried to do, but that's not what he was after. So he was in quite a...
Only 19 seconds. That's when he wins the majority of his matches.
7. $13.
This cue ball needs to stop. This could end up in no man's land. Oh, beautiful shot.
Right in the middle of the pocket.
The two reds, well, didn't have to because of the way they're sitting.
24. 31. 38.
He really is having to work hard.
46.
Putting everything into it. He knows the importance of getting off to a good start against a tough opponent.
53.
So it's going to have to be a long one up in Australian. Very rarely misses that type of shot.
Back. It's a relative safety. Lovely shot on the black there. Previous round, Neil Robertson, it seems.
68.
Still the possibility.
Ball. He's got that greed.
83.
That was quite a tough pot.
We've had 31
91.
centuries. He's just a real scoring machine, Neil Robertson.
99.
This is a boxing match. Neil Robertson.
One.
Staying for black. Oh, beautiful. Didn't even need the help of the knuckle rod out of red.
Nine.
But couldn't get into the meat of the bunch, as it were. It's just
And he might be able to hold for the black. Well, it still goes up for the blue.
17. $23. 29.
Margin going into
37.
the second session.
sometimes in these matches and over the course of a whole championship, if you go the he has for the most
45.
part Sean been
53.
The stage where they'd won the frame didn't really bother, but now everyone. And of course, Neil's the player that
61.
made a century of centuries.
69.
Well, he made. No, he could hold it because when he pots this, it's going to.
77. $85.
2015 and 2016. Just wondering if
93.
that could be beaten. That's another.
102.
And well, that was different. So much Australian.
$114. 120.
Wonderful. A
magnificent break.
This would be the better shot. And it was, and well controlled. And he'll settle for that kiss.
This cue ball back up the table. Oh, can he play for the black in the same pocket? He can, and he's played it delightfully.
7.
Good shot.
And now this is an excellent chance. Ball to spread out beautifully. Lead.
15.
To 4 more reds needed.
23.
Dre hard. Of course, Neil Robertson has been there.
31.
I think you hadn't had before, and you just had to listen to the scoring from the other side. You knew if there was a century coming up, there was going to be a round of applause. And got used to it.
$39.
He's just hitting the ball with greater thought. Been in the last 4 finals on the circuit. It's taken Ronnie O'Sullivan
47.
at his best to beat him in 2 of those. Just been playing, well, a very similar standard to when he was the champ this year to lift the crown. And you can certainly see why.
55.
Great player and a great competitor.
I saw him on our television. It was in the Masters, and he played Jimmy White.
63.
And literally didn't really know how to play safe, didn't want to play safe. But now he's the complete and finished article. Century breaks in this match.
71.
And you certainly wouldn't bet against him making another one here.
$79.
We've beaten the last 2 years, 86 centuries. So with my calculations, how long we've been here, stand it off 2 cushions. I always feel, well, 1 cushion, I always feel the yellow for a left-hander is a lot of... Just 1 good pot here. And right in the heart of the pocket. Wonderful play by Neil Robertson. So that's a top. So we're just past the
107.
halfway line of record number of centuries.
113.
This has been absolutely magnificent. Wonderful.
Could be clattering into other things here. Not bad. Pink. Yes, sure. Well, of course, a full recover. That will soften things up a bit.
8.
Threads from the black spot. Otherwise, there's no room for it.
14.
You were absolutely spot on. And then I think what Ronnie was saying comes into play. Can Higgins then up his own game? Meanwhile, he's having to put a lot of mileage on this cue ball to keep this going. But he won't care about that. Now, will he push into these 3? Well, he only took 1 away, but that's okay.
24.
Oh, perhaps not. From this angle, I thought that. Well, I'm playing on it to the middle, but still some work to be done here before he gets close to the winning line. Bang in the middle, though. All of a sudden. Yes, it's a better angle. That looks perfect. He's not far away. Accuracy. Yeah, I like that. To turn things round. He's had to work really hard for these, though, and now he's in great position. So his contribution, just what he was looking for, as I say, win the frame in one visit. Yep.
64.
He's well, he was hoping to push the red if he wants to. That's better. Well, I've got to say, this has been one of the best. Fantastic.
78.
And I think it's going to be some finish.
$80. 81.
Well, this would be the 80th century of the World Championship this year at the Crucible. The sponsors Betfred had been donating 100. We get to 80, they'll up it to 25,000. Neil Robertson has just become a father
89.
for the second time. I think he would be delighted to know that he's the man.
92. 96.
Well, he's made more centuries than anyone this season, but this has been one of the most important for him. Huge break, great break from Neil Robertson.
101.
Well, this has come out of nowhere, considering where he started at the table. Fantastic clearance, he really...
He's missed the blue, overcut it.
Neil Robertson 4. One.
Nicely. Didn't risk.
8.
Just hadn't got the angle to go into the reds, but no problem getting around for the
16. 24.
like Neil Robertson, who's playing that well, is win frames in one visit.
32.
Left corner, just screw across that one. And here we go. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. I mean, it's made so much easier when you can hit the ball as well as Sean Murphy.
39.
Comes off the cushion with a touch of right-hand side.
$40. $47.
the blue spot.
to that final third session with both players a chance of winning it. Multi-session matches. But it's
61.
fantastic to see these two players both under to make sure. Yeah, great shot. Good performance there.
69. Thank you. 77.
And that's not a bad little flick.
85.
On the red. There's the black. Here comes the white. If it misses the yellow and brown, he's given himself a chance. Absolutely magical from to
102.
show signs that Sean Murphy's back to his
to do it, punishing Neil Robertson for that
105.
missed blue off the spot.
109.
Because he missed the pot, the cue ball went a different direction than
Thank you.
for Sean.
$17. $25.
No, that's 4 red. He might have a little bit of
33.
that on his mind. He's done it on 5 occasions. And we'll find out with the next shot because it's a straight.
41.
Position, it's certainly hard to get on the red to be able to get back to a black. He's playing around here, right? I really know what the delay was. Pretty easy to get on and away. He can come back for black if he wants. And he's on it.
57.
Player finished on the other table, and
that was actually for winning the championship.
65.
It was a bonus from my sponsor at the time, which was about £1,000, didn't it? Plus 20,000 for the high break. Well, there's no doubt on the black here. He needs to develop something.
73.
And it doesn't look like he's got it. Oh, but where's the black going?
get in there.
Oh, he's just followed through the cue ball.
Well, he's left himself a tough
89.
black.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
Wow, what a shot.
This at the Crucible.
97.
What a shot he played there.
He keeps on landing straight on this black. Hit that beautifully though.
105.
This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good.
No, it was just too much to... Now James needs to get back in among...
Four.
enough to get on that. I mean, he doesn't have to do that. And this time he has, so doable.
28.
So
another on that line, so
35.
Maguire. So when he puts this red, that'll release the red just above it into this corner pocket this morning. One of these reds into the same pocket.
$56.
Oh, good shot.
$63.
Stephen Maguire.
$70.
Just roll.
$77.
Which side if he's going to cannon one? Yeah, he's got the side on it, and he's already made 3. And it would be the 40th century.
93.
86. And it's there, and a fantastic play. Former UK champion, former
100 107. 112.
Wants to go, but
118.
time.
Do wbicia po długości stołu. Jakże inaczej podchodzi się do takiej billi, że ona wpadnie do kieszeni. Jest wbicie, jest może teraz próba też na otwarcie. Proszę bardzo, jak szybko zmienia się na... No to jej wyprowadzenie, a jednak była do trafienia czerwona. Punktować na dużo krótszym prowadzeniu białej bili. Tę, którą uzna za najkorzystniejszą. Ta po prawej stronie od różowej, ta po lewej, one obydwie przechodzą do lewej narożnej kieszeni. Po pierwszej sesji najprawdopodobniej nie straci. No rzeczywiście, żeby tak się na końcówkę sesji. No tak to bywa w snookerze i nie jest to bardzo odosobnionym to i tego drugiego jest w stanie zmobilizować.
49.
Będziemy mieli 8, powiedzmy, tej pierwszej sesji, a tak to cały czas punktują na zmianę. No trochę częściej na pewno Steven Maguire. Utrudnione. No i może właśnie siłowo jednak Steven Maguire po prostu z większym rozejściem się czerwonych. Trafia, czyściocha. Brawo Maguire. Partii, ale teraz układ jeszcze lepszy. 71 już na liczniku.
72.
końcu się zebrał w sobie i zaczął ona ponownie dobrze.
80.
Bardzo słabych 4 pierwszych frame'ów dzisiaj wieczorem rozegrał.
103.
Jutro. Wtedy, może trochę wcześniej, może trochę później poznamy odpowiedź, kto z tej pary awansuje. Czy ten amator wciąż...
Thin one though, it doesn't look like he's taken the pot we thought he was going to go for. No, didn't get the thin one. Oh! It's a strange old...
8.
Played a wonderful safety shot. Had Steve Maguire breaks down at some stage.
22. $29. 36.
Find the gap then out for the black or pink. He judged it nicely. No. Oh, just the pace. Oh, he didn't look like it was in, did it?
Yeah, I think that was helped with him. He's certainly taking full...
He's got to sit and watch this. I just hope it doesn't affect this position, which is highly likely to do now.
$67. $70.
Stevens had a couple.
82.
Well within reach after the first few days play. I mean, a lot of...
89.
Still has been an excellent...
He's made 28
97.
centuries this season. Make that 413.
Difficult for this red to go in along the cushion at that angle.
Yeah, I think. Oh, probably. I think it's 5 or 6. And that's the one he's played for.
Well.
As you can see.
Right in. Nicely played.
He's done it on 5.
The maximum for a minute, Dennis. What a response this has been. John Higgins is here.
Back to the black. Black, but he's still got 3 more reds and 3 more blacks to pot before he has to
89.
worry
Up in on the bulk cushion, whilst the red next to blue there is there as a reserve.
It'll be one of the best. It's there. Come on, Stuart, you can do it. Go on, Stuart. Get in there. Oh, look at the cue ball. Oh, not quite.
Very well played. The Reds into the pack. How's his luck? Follow through for the black, and then he can get that red out. And he's away here.
Why not? Well played.
Played. 79, 74. It's available. If he takes all blacks with on, and he'll tie the highest break.
The one. Nicely played. Injuries. That was made in 2016. Absolutely terrific. Well, he had a slight chance. One.
And Reds up, they're all there. Just keep your concentration.
70. One. 39.
2 cushions. Table in these situations because it's not feeling as good.
53.
So keep constant.
Yeah, he's mid-season.
61. 68.
51 centuries so far in this year.
74. 81.
And you see just the cube.
88.
And every century the sponsors have kindly donated that. Very well played. And if he scores quite...
Sit. 14.
Yeah, nicely played.
Distraction for him there, queuing to the side of it, but he didn't have much to do with it.
He's
Played for the one next to the pink this time.
38. $45. 51.
As if he wasn't feeling bad. Nice. Obviously, both reds.
Century still on.
83. 87.
Running confidence.
92. 98.
That's a fabulous